Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to another adventure video. This is a continuation of my trip in Bridgetown, where I need to make it to Sheraton Mall, get a van, get to Sheraton Mall, find a Barcelona jersey, make it back to the hotel, watch the Barcelona game, and that will conclude my day. This is part two.
Oh, girl, I wanna order you tonight. Every time you walking out the club, girl, I want you to be mine. Girl, I want you in my life.
Alright, so I've been in Barbados quite a few times before. This is my first time by myself catching vans walking around. Normally there's a driver or there's a friend with a vehicle who's taking me around. This is Sheraton Mall. I've been here like twice before, but again, not by myself.
Focus on me, focus on me. Focus on me, focus on me. Focus on me. We in this party, put your body on me. Girl, I want you to know.
So immediately upon entry, I went to the first store on my left hand, but she gave me directions. She said to head across the parking lot. You will see a food court. On the left hand in the food court, you will see some black stairs. Head up there and you will know. Did she say black stairs? She said there were some stairs. I think she described the stairs. Head upstairs, you will see a sports shop. If you are gonna find any sports t-shirts, it will be up there.
Focus on me. 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 Focus on me.
Finally, a sports shop dedicated to selling sports clothing or apparel. However, no sizes for children, all adult sizes, and this day was turning out to be not a waste but a disaster. However, as I was about to leave, someone shouted out to get back outside, head to the corner where the palm trees are, and go across the street, and you just might find what you're looking for. And so, with a renewed sense of purpose and drive and determination that if this is not where I get the t-shirt, then I'm gonna have to find some really expensive makeup gift for this little kid. Now back home, there's a joke that I normally make where I say Vincentians don't know how to give directions, but once again, for the sixth or seventh time during the day, Barbadian directions worked out perfectly. I just went outside, went across the street, and I found Sports Jersey FC. I really gotta give this guy a shout out. Not only did he let me stay and watch the football game, which had already started, he also used his computer to help me get some directions because my battery was dying, and I also got me the last of the kids size t-shirts, and I told him the type of day I was having, and he even offered me a discount. Turned out to be an amazing day. I hopped into this van. St. Vincent vans are terrible at times, but listen to this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the sound of a van on its last leg begging to be retired. However, I got there safely. He told me to come out on this gap and to just walk to my right, and I will get to the main road. And once I get to the main road, I get the number 11 bus and I am golden. And for the 8th time, with the 8th person helping me, along with my impeccable sense of navigation, I was on my way back to the hotel. However, to my left, I heard some familiar songs and saw that there was a band, seemed to be teenagers and kids, playing music. They were having a pan band practice. And I also saw a phenomenon, which is a hill in Barbados. This This is a hill in Barbados because it is relatively flat. Back in St. Vincent, this is my backyard where Skylar and Petson, my two dogs, this is where we play. But this is considered a hill over here. And so I made it out to the main road, which is a little familiar to me because I've been here several times before. Just Lyman. There's a fish market very close by there. These little restaurants here, you can come in and get some fish food, some shark and fries, some flying fish and loaded fries, and yeah, I'm familiar with this street to an extent. However, this was my first time just walking, and I decided to walk a little bit, not to just don't just get a van on that side to go to the bus stop and get a van like a proper law-abiding tourist will, because that's what I was at that time, a tourist. Now, there's one thing I'm going to say that is annoying to me about Barbados. Barbadian drivers seem to be way too willing to help you to cross the street. It doesn't matter if there's a crossing or not. These drivers will stop and beckon you across the street as if they're itching to help. I find that to be a little annoying because I'm a little jealous because I do not get that back in my island. I do not understand why you cannot stand at the side of the road and they would just stop and wave at you to cross. I do not understand it.
So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want to me. I just wanna let you know. Hope every day. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body.
I find that the Barbados coastline, especially in the tourist-centric areas, can be quite picturesque. And it was also entertaining looking at the van operators. They operate very similar to the ones back in St. Vincent. It's not as hectic. I don't think the van culture is anything to be compared, but there are some familiar antics between them. If you've been with me this far, all the way through this two-part video series, I thank you very much. I know it's a little unusual compared to the other ones that I've done. This is my first urban adventure. I will surely learn a lot from it. I will learn about the way that you interact with it. Please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, or even dropping a comment. It is very much appreciated. the next video, we'll be visiting the exact house where George Washington, yes, the US president, stayed in or lived. We'll be going through some tunnels. We're gonna see the umbrella that Rihanna had in her umbrella, Ella, Ella. And after being in Barbados for, I don't know, this is probably my 12th, 15th trip. I've seen a Bayesian monkey. I've never seen one in Barbados before this time, and you are going to see it with me if you've never seen one before. Thank you for being with me on this another exciting trip, and I will see you in the next one.